Hello everyone, my name's Crypto Moses 007 and today I'm drinking my black coffee. I just want to share with you guys some information about this new idea, this new prospect of currency, which is cryptocurrency. You see, what's interesting about the cryptocurrency is the fact that there's not many outlets speaking about it. No news, no government officials really putting emphasis on what's about to happen. You see, the very first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, is about to have its halving, for what analysts call the halving, where Bitcoin hits a all-time high every 4 years. How do we know this? Well, from analytical data. See, what makes the Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency very interesting is that for the very first time, we'll be able to see every transaction that was ever made from the very first and very beginning of the actual currency being a part of life. You see, that's what makes it very interesting. Ask your government how much American dollars or how much Russian rubles or how much Egyptian pounds was printed that day. You see, you don't have to ask anyone about how much Bitcoin was mined today or how much Bitcoin was mined ever. You can just find this record and find the information right from your phone or computer. Bitcoin is revolutionary because Bitcoin was created by an unknown source. No one really knows who created the Bitcoin. Sure, there's a lot of Bitcoins out here, but this particular coin has a very interesting story. There's stories, for example, of people who've purchased pizza for 10,000 Bitcoin, which is a staggering $125 million today. So I don't want people to leave this video with the mindset that Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is something that you shouldn't be talking about or you shouldn't be thinking about. For someone like me, again, I'm a regular guy, I live in New York City. I'm not really interested in anything that doesn't make money. I don't find cryptocurrency to be the money-making engine. But what I do find cryptocurrency to be is a place where I put my money for my long-term investments. So when you think about Bitcoin, don't think about your overnight success. Think about, well, if you had $50,000 and you put the $50,000 in the bank and you didn't touch the $50,000 in 50 years, do you think the $50,000 would have the same value that it has today? Or if you have the $50,000 and you put it into Bitcoin. And I'm not saying you do that. This is not financial advice. I'm not saying it's that easy. But what I am saying is that if you were to take the $50,000 and put it in Bitcoin today and in 20 years, because of the data and because of the analysts and because of the data that proves that as time goes on, Bitcoin grows in value. There are a lot of companies, for example, who are purchasing Bitcoin. And it's interesting because we have the COVID-19 coronavirus. We also have the presidential election up in jeopardy. We have random acts of countries basically rigging their own elections. We have countries that are killing and concentration camps based off people's religion. So there's a lot of unknowing in the world right now, which is, again, very interesting. If you're going to purchase the Bitcoin, my only advice would be to obviously do your research. That's first and foremost. Number two, find out what makes the Bitcoin a Bitcoin. How does it form? What technology, what hardware is used to create this Bitcoin? And I feel you will feel more comfortable with your investment because you are more educated with this investment. For example, you take your $50,000, you put it in the bank, go up to the bank teller and ask them which security, software, program, company they use to protect your money. I dare you. Again, guys, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency isn't gold. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is security, which is much, much more valuable than gold. I do believe that Bitcoin is at a point right now where most people are very, very bullish, to the point where they understand and they studied the science on how to invest in the Bitcoin. Like me, I'm sure a lot of you don't have much money to invest in a Bitcoin, considering a Bitcoin is a little over $10,000. Could even hit 11,000 today, which would be amazing. But I think that if you're curious to know how I'm investing in cryptocurrency, leave a comment. I think that if cryptocurrency is something that you find to be unrealistic, and you also feel that you have evidence to prove that Bitcoin isn't the best solution to invest in 2020, leave a comment. I leave you guys with this question. If Bitcoin replaces the dollar, who do you think will end up winning in the end? The people who invested Bitcoin, or the 1%ers who have all the money and control the money in the world? Again, do you think that the world is going to allow overnight millionaires? Or do you figure that by the time people catch on to the Bitcoin price is going to almost outweigh the price of the Bitcoin because of the limited amount? So if you have any comments or any questions, guys, please feel free to ask me. We're going to always do our best to upload videos. I usually upload videos when I have a boost of inspiration, or I figure there's something in the news that I really want to talk about. But if you guys ever have any topics that you want me to talk on, please let me know. Crypto Moses 007, over and out.